everyone. Please welcome to the KFOG Studio Session, the one, the only, Morgxn! Yeah!
What's up? What's up, San Francisco? How are we feeling? Oh yeah, I'm gonna take this off. Well, my name is Morgxn. I love the color yellow. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. Okay, yeah, Nashville. Love that. I'm gonna start with a song called Translucent, and I'm not gonna tell you what I wrote the song about. I'll tell you after. Yeah, he's over you. He's lost his point of view. He's stuck on Hollywood. It's not your fault. And it's easy too. He's good at teasing you with how his fingers move. It's all a crime. It's just his sign. No, I don't need one more reason not to choose you. 'Cause I came in looking for my hallelujah. No, I run these demons off my back, but your walls and edges start to show the truth. I see right through. It's all a lie, dressed up in overdrive. Choose your own paradise. It's up to you. And it's easy to. You know just what to do. No, I don't need one more reason not to choose you. 'Cause I came in looking for my hallelujah. No, I run these demons off my back, but your walls and edges start to show the truth. I see right through. As the arrow slips inside of me, it's all another wasted dream. Alone, alone. As the arrow slips inside of me, it's all another wasted dream. Alone, alone. No, I don't need one more reason not to choose you. 'Cause I came in looking for my hallelujah. No, I run these demons off my back, but your walls and edges start to show the truth. I see right through. Thank you. Thank you. How we feeling? Okay. This next song is a. There was a point this past year where the song is called "Carry the Weight," and I wrote kind of the lyrics of the song. I marched in the Women's March in New York City with my mom, which was like a really, yeah, give it up. I can't believe that we're here marching, but we have to, and somebody has to keep standing up, especially for the voices that are continually marginalized in our world. And marching in it with my mom was this like powerful thing because it felt like generations were sort of like colliding. But there was this point this year where I was like, oh, maybe we're doing better as a society. And then there was this news story about a young boy who came out to his father, and then his father beat him to death. And to me, I just don't think that I can ever stop reminding people that there are still people that are punished for being who they are and for loving who they want to love. And so this is Carry the Weight, and I dedicate it to anyone who needs it. You can read me my right to tell me who I belong to. You can bury my strength, but if it's love, it will find you. Give you more to hold on to. It will carry the weight. Heaven help me keep falling. Let nobody stand in my way. Let me make mistakes if I want to. It's not easy finding your place, but if it's not love, it'll break, it'll surround you. You can be strong, standing in place, knowing your breakthrough. Ooh, 'cause you can read me my right to tell me who I belong to. You can bury my strength, but if it's love, it will find you. Give you more to hold on to. It will carry the weight. Ooh, 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 ooh. Heaven help me, I'm sinking. You can see the hurt in my face. Let them hear the break in your voices. You'll never know how much you can take. Ooh, 'cause you can read me my right to tell me who I belong to. You can bury my strength, but if it's love, it will find you. Give you more to hold on to. It will carry the weight. Ooh, 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 tell me who I belong to. You can bury my strength, but if it's love, it will find you. Give you more to hold on to. It will carry the weight. Thank you.
I'm not crying. You got something in your eye. Wow, dude, come on, man. Morgxn, does it ever get literally physically exhausting? Like when you sing, it's so apparent that it's just like your heart coming through your voice.
Oh, thank you. You know, honestly, I'm sick right now, if I'm being honest. Like
he's like, I'm at like 50%, right?
You know, I'm not. It's not even making excuses. It's just like the thing is like I love this so much, and my travel schedule has just been like flying different weather things, and all of a sudden my body's like, you're human. But when I get up, when I am in this thing, like nothing matters. Like I am sick and I don't even feel it. Like it's just, that's how much joy I feel doing what I do. Yeah,
it's just, I mean, you know, you see a lot of people sing, and it's like, it seems like when you sing, like you can almost, I don't know, you guys know what I'm talking about. You just saw it, right? I mean, it's amazing, man. It feels so good.
Thank you.
And you have a really interesting background. You're from Nashville, from the South.
From the South, yeah.
Home of hot chicken.
Well, let's dispel that for a second. Because Nashville was like, are known for country music, and then all of a sudden someone somewhere in Nashville was like, we need to do something else. Oh, hot chicken. You know, like I grew up in Nashville. I can tell you that was not a thing. That was like created later on. But
like last decade?
In the last decade, they were just
crushed.
Like, they're like Nashville hot chicken. I'm just telling the truth.
I'm glad, man. I mean, I'm a little shocked. It's like learning San Francisco isn't about like sourdough bread. It's like, what? Like, how did that happen?
You know, but they do have a hot chicken festival in Nashville, which I've gone to, and there's literally like a bunch of chicken and a medical ambulance on site because it's that hot.
What is up with that? Why does everything have to be so extreme these days? Like, can't you just have like chicken and enjoy it? Like, it's like, dude, I'm the guy who ate the hottest piece of chicken at the Nashville Hot Chicken Festival. I don't have a tongue anymore, but I mean, what kind of world are we living in?
That one.
Why? My question is why?
I don't know. You're totally right. Like there's this like aggressive side to the like Nashville hot chicken, and I'm like I'm the opposite of Nashville hot chicken. I'm like Nashville. I'm just Nashville. I'm just cool.
Yeah. Well, I got to hang with you a little bit before this, and you were telling me your background's so interesting because I'm always fascinated how people get into music. You know, like garage bands. They had an older brother that gave them a guitar or whatever. And Morgxn has such a unique story. He basically, his dad made him get a job at a bar on Broadway in Nashville, which is like a honky tonk row, is I think what they call it.
Yeah.
At 18, and you were a bartender.
Yes.
And somehow that led to music.
Well, if you've ever been to Nashville, there's a bar called Tootsie's, which sounds like a other thing, but it's just a bar. And the Grand Ole Opry didn't have a backstage like in where it actually is downtown when it was downtown. And so the backstage like opens right up to an alley, and across the alley is this bar called Tootsie's. And my dad knew the owner, and when I turned 18, he was like, you're getting a job. And that's where I went to work. And if you've ever been there, it's literally like, it is just like a beer and whiskey bar. Like it's, you know, and I was a bartender. I was the only male bartender there as well. And they had this house band that would just play whatever you wanted to do. And I would get up and I would sing with that band all the time.
And would you stand on the bar while you were doing
Absolutely.
it?
It was Coyote Ugly, like, but for me.
But with you?
Yeah.
And what kind of songs were you singing? What kind of, you know?
I would sing I would sing like, you know, Rascal Flatts. I would try to like, you know, kind of tailor
Country
to
up.
like.
You cowboy up, I think it's what they say, right?
Cowboy up,
yeah,
for sure. It's probably on the internet somewhere. Yeah, I would sing anything that I could, but when we were talking earlier, I realized like, you know, it's those kind of moments like, this was a bar of people who did not, I was a total, look at me, you know, like I was like exactly what you expect. I looked like a fish out of water in that bar. But I would get up on stage with this band and it would just be like, and it would be ruckus. It would be crazy, you know? And yeah, it's a cool piece of my history.
It was your calling.
Yeah.
Yeah. You pursue theater, Broadway theater. You make it to New York City. You're kind of on top of the heap. You're achieving your dreams, and you realize there's more out there.
Yeah, I realized I was achieving somebody else's dream.
Yeah.
You know, like I think there was a point in my life where I thought that doing this one path was like that's what life was, and I reached a point of success, and to me, I felt empty, and you know, it was like I want to make. You know, I thought back to there was a moment I also won Amateur Night at the Apollo, which is crazy.
Huge.
But,
come on. Should have told me that before. I would have introduced you to that.
I
winner of the Amateur at the Apollo.
I sang Stevie Wonder, which is I love Stevie Wonder, and which is a crazy like I can't believe I did that, but I don't think very hard on things. I just follow my gut, and you know it was like I remember the moment because it was at the Apollo, and all of a sudden I'm singing, and it's all sold out, and the whole Apollo is on their feet dancing, you know, and I was just like, I want to make music. Like I want to make people feel like this. I don't want to sing other stories. I want to tell my story, but I didn't really know where to begin, and you know.
Well, this is where the Rocky music cues up. So I'm gonna kind of fast forward a little bit. He literally sells everything he owns: his dishes, his IKEA couch, everything. The total was
$900.
Gets on a bus and goes to Los Angeles with nothing to pursue his dreams, and he steps off that bus and he meets everybody somehow. Like this, I mean, to me, like this is like a destiny story, and I love these stories. But it's like, you know, you hook up with Naked and Famous, you hook up with Walk the Moon, he hooks up with Stevie Nicks. What? Tell that story. That's crazy.
I mean, you paint the exact picture. It was like my parents are not in music. I moved to LA. I sold everything I owned to the total of $900, and I had 2 suitcases, and I booked a one-way flight to Los Angeles, and I slept on my friend's couch, my friend from Paducah, Kentucky. We were just talking about that earlier. Anyways, and I land in LA, and this woman from Nashville is like, come with me to this party, you know. She is kind enough to invite me to this Grammy party, and I'm just like, okay, I want to do music. Here I am. And I show up at this party, and she's like, do you want to meet Stevie Nicks? And I was like, yes? Is that a question or whatever? And she's like, she's right here. And I was like, pfft. She was like literally that close to me. And as we were talking earlier, like I think that something in that moment, like she didn't feel threatened that she could actually talk to me, whereas probably everyone at this party wanted to talk to her. But we ended up sitting down, and she was like, this town will walk right over you if you don't keep moving. And I want to remember like I said anything, but if I'm being honest, it was probably just like, but I did think about that a lot because, you know, there were a lot of low moments where I didn't really know what to do. I didn't have connection or anything like that. There is a picture. I had a vision board in my room, and I had the words "Walk the Moon" on that vision board, and that was before I met them. So, you know, it is truly like a story of just like I wanted to make music. I didn't know how, and I thought if I just keep moving, maybe I will get somewhere.
Vision boards. You must have a Yoda moment with Stevie Nicks. I hope you're taking notes if you want to be, you know, successful in music. These are all essential things. It's like a miracle, man. It's a small miracle. It's also a miracle that your yellow jacket is so clean. Is that like brand new? I've never seen. I mean, you look so clean right now. It's unbelievable. Are these new pants? I know you're playing with Robert DeLong, and I'm pretty sure he has pants just like that.
These strap things are like very me. I love this brand Trip.
Yeah.
These are new.
Okay. Because
I've been on tour for a while, and I happened to get to go home like yesterday, and I found this in my closet, and I was like, that looks new.
Yeah,
cool.
It does look new. I mean, because usually when, you know, bands are on tour, they come in and it's like stains and dirty. So just this is. I was like, this is a small miracle in itself, Morgan. You're looking very presentable. Clearly early in the tour.
No, late in the tour with a new outfit.
Yes, there you go. Yes, there you go. Fresh dew. Robert DeLong, have you got to hang out with him at all? I know. I see a collaboration coming. I think you're gonna be like the king of the collabs.
Oh wow. Okay.
You know, he's like a mad scientist, right?
Absolutely. He's a wizard. It's been such a great tour. He's like very gracious. We do a song together in his set, which is awesome. And yeah, there's things brewing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Has he invited you to go on a run with him yet?
No, because when he runs, I'm sound checking.
You're lucky. He's like, I run like 13 miles a day. It's like, what? Like, how do you have time for that? You're on tour. Like,
he's a madman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Morgxn, it is so awesome to get to know you a little bit, your backstory.
Great questions. He's amazing. Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. You just made my highlight reel, bro. Record Vital's out. You also put a new EP out with all those songs, a lot of those songs, not all of them, stripped down, which is super cool. And you're kind of getting a little bit of that vibe today. It's just really, I love hearing the voice. You know, when the songs are all popped out with all the production, it's great. It's fun to dance to, it's fun to party to. But it's fun just to hear the kind of rawness of it. And was that the EP? Was that
that journey was sort of like, I am very proud of the record. But there was something in me that was like, there's a whole nother color to these songs. And it actually started with Carry the Weight. I was just like, there's a whole nother way that I would want to tell this song, you know? And that was how that happened. And I ended up recording that EP in the same studio where I met Stevie Nicks.
There you go.
8 years ago.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, let's hear some more music. What do you guys say? You ready? All right, put your hands together. Morgxn, KFOG Studio Session.
Well, how do we feel, KFOG? It's been a joy to be here, and I want to say thank you to KFOG for taking a chance at a song and an artist and helping to spread that music to you beautiful people. That's real. You are the people that drive them to do the thing that they continue to do, which is to let them know that you love the music. So it's all about you and the music. This is a song that is called Home. If you know it and you want to sing along, I would love to hear your beautiful voices. My name is Morgxn. Thank you again. This is Home. Precious memories. You had to run away. You were looking for that bigger stage. But for all those blinding lights, there's something I won't find. I'm going back home to the place where I belong. There's nothing like it, nothing like it. Take me back home where the blood runs through my soul. I can't describe it. There's nothing like it. You've done that vagabond. You swam across the devil's pond, left the comfort of your family to live out all your fantasies. But for all those stars that shine, there's a different kind of light. 1, 2. I'm going back home to the place where I belong. There's nothing like it, nothing like it. Take me back home where the blood runs through my soul. I can't describe it. There's nothing like it. To KFOG, thank you so much for having me. I can't describe it, it's nothing like it. Take me back home where the blood runs through my soul. I can't describe it. There's nothing like it. Take me back home to the place where I belong. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it. Take me back home where the blood runs through my soul. I can't describe it. There's nothing like it. Hey.
One more time for Morgxn. Yeah.
Thank you.
Rickshaw stop tonight. You can call in sick tomorrow. I'll write you an excuse note.